Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. We are starting a new... Why are you pissed off? We are starting a new campaign, which is the campaign named Boundless Skies, with a few goobers, aka players. And yeah, it's time for doing the prologue, introducing them, and yeah, setting up some lore, and doing some stuff, yeah. So that's pretty much what it's going to be. So prologue, a lot of lore, introduction, stuff like that, aka a prologue. So yeah, so right now I'm going to... Oh, hello Wendigo! Right now I'm going to let them speak for themselves. It sounds like I'm going to scorn them, but no, I just could not find a better sentence. So yeah, so... And now they can hear you. So yeah, now they can hear you because you were like, you know. And Raven, why do you feed the little bastard? And Beavers, I know detective, the problem is I already warned Dakas that I was going to stream a new campaign. It's not my fault, he keeps forgetting. So, not my fault. He keeps forgetting. I told him, oh, there's going to be a new campaign, and it keeps taking more time, so, you know. So sorry. But, sooner or later, I have to go to start the campaigns, because as you can see, there were 4 people in the starting blocks. And 5. Could have been 5. And I cannot go like, oh, sorry, I have to do, like, you know. It's been taken a long time to start this one, so... Can't really, you know... So yeah, so players that can hear you, hear what you say, and yeah.
They can hear what we say.
Yeah, they can hear what you say, all of you.
Beans.
Beans. So yeah. Okay, so... That's going to be it at the moment. So, if you could quickly introduce yourselves, if you can, that would be good.
Do we going in an order or like?
Let me look. I mean, you can roll a dice if you want. So no more Jojo. Well, it's not my fault. We had 2 streams and we did nothing, so there's a delay. So you know. Sooner or later, I cannot, you know. And Ghost Ragriz Picante. Thank you very much. Isn't Picante a sauce? Sorry. Thank you for coming. And thank you, Akihana VT, for following. Welcome to the Sla. It means Fey Horde in Gaelic. And yeah. Yeah, but the issue with Daka... And thank you, Valax. The issue with that guy is that he's always thinking about stuff. So he probably forgot. And sooner or later, what I get to do, what I gonna do. So yeah.
And someone just laughing at the picante. Isn't that a sauce?
Sorry. I think it's a sauce, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
It is
You could say it's a sauce, yes.
Yeah.
I don't know. I know it's... the only time I heard that is from like people from Latin America.
Yes.
So I'm like, it's kind of far away, you know. I mean, if you want some shock, I never ate a tacos or burrito in my life.
Also just means spicy in Spanish.
Oh, because makes sense because in France, I'm already translating automatically. In French, we say piquant for something that is hot.
Ah, fair.
So picante, piquant, probably because Romance languages, right? Maybe. Sorry, I can't do that.
Say, oh, that shit's hot as hell.
Yeah.
Sometimes I say, oh no, where is the toilet? Because that's kind of longer than picante. So yeah, so I guess I can do on the stream from the left to the right or from the right to the left. I don't know. Or I can roll a dice. I'm going to roll a dice, whatever. I can decide. Roll a dice. That's the method. There's 4 players, so 1d4. From left to right. Turn every sound down. What? So from left to right, 1 would be Aegis, 2 would be Alezra, 3 would be Rose, and 4 would be Zantz, because that's how it shows up on my Streamlab for some reason. So first one. 3. Rose, you have the privilege to introduce yourself the first.
Oh, well, that's lovely.
I rolled a dice, I did not choose.
Fate that shows you.
It's
It
fate.
chose me. Oh no.
Believe in the spine of the dice.
Oh god. Well, hello, my name is Rose. I'm a goofy fucking variety streamer. I'm just kind of here to have fun. I like D&D. I'm still kind of learning it. And I am interested in other tabletops, which is why I'm here. Pretty excited. Also an artist. My character's name is Spindel Sylvianos.
Yeah.
I'm shy, so I might not talk too much, but I'm really excited to be here.
How dare you be shy? Intolerable.
Shy? I'd have never heard of that.
Never heard of that? Introverted VTubers? What a novel.
Oh yeah.
Novelty.
Imagine like a lewd. People are like, how can a lewd tuber be shy? And I'm just like, well, it's very easily just very
Shy. Shy LootTubers? Is that what people call
Yeah.
heresy?
Shy lewd tubers. I never heard of that. What is a shy lewd tuber? Me.
And I think you're the first LootTuber that I ever got on a collab. I mean, the other one are just gremlins. They don't count. They're just gremlins. They don't know. They don't care. One of them did threaten to drink the ocean if I would bully one of her friends if he joined the TTRPG. Because I'm a sea god. So she was like, I'm going to take you home if you dare shock my girlfriend.
As an islander, I don't think drinking the ocean is that great of an idea.
I don't think it's a good idea either.
Listen, I didn't say anything because I kind of want her to try. Just to see the result. Is that the hospital I see?
Points, go drink. Outside.
I mean, that's a lot of everything that
It's a
you're
lot
not
of-
supposed to have inside of you. You know, like, there's a lot of stuff in the ocean you're not supposed to drink.
I had a funny friend tell me one time that the ocean is a soup. It's a forbidden soup, but it's a soup because it has salt and water in it.
Story checks out.
It has
I believe
salt,
him.
water, meat, vegetables.
So,
It's true.
so technically, a full toilet bowl is also soup.
No, because
It's just water and salt in
that
it.
has processed stuff. It doesn't have fresh meat.
I mean,
And
the ocean. You don't have the. There's a lot of rotting stuff in the ocean.
Yeah, but there's also a lot of fresh stuff. Like,
Not that
it's
much.
still moving. Like,
Not that much. It tends to get devoured very quickly. Fish must eat,
Oh.
Fish must eat.
The ocean is the biggest soup, exactly, Funky. Exactly.
I disagree. It's not a soup. It's a pickling juice. I mean, it is technically brine, so it does kind of work as well. So, whatever. I guess that was an introduction. So this is going to be great. So, 1d3, 1 Aegis, 2 Alisra, and 3 Zants. I'm going to do it that way because then I don't have to think. 2 Alisra. I guess the ladies first by
That's cool. I
pure.
wanted to go. I was gonna volunteer anyway, so that's cool. Hello everybody. My name is Alizra. Most people just call me Ale, because I can't pronounce Alizra. I am also a variety VTuber streamer. Also, babe, thank you so much for this. I do love tabletops. I haven't had a chance to play a lot of them, just because my friends always say we should do it, and then I prepare everything because I have to be DM because they're not gonna do anything. And then I say, okay, when are we doing this? And they're like, I don't know. And then we never end up doing anything.
Oh, the DM curse.
I
Because
know
So
that
I'm
fucking
excited.
feeling.
yeah, yeah.
So I'm excited to actually be able to play something. So thank you, Viv, for setting this up. You're awesome. I'm really excited for the world that you created. As for my character is named Ali Collymore. Why? Because I forgot to come up with a name, and that's the quickest I could come up with while Spindle introduced themselves. So just Ali Collymore works. I'm an entertainer hailing for the beautiful Silk Street, and I spent most of my life doing entertainment in the Silk Street, and then I realized that I am doing the world a disfavor by keeping my talents locked on Silk Street. So now I'm just wandering the world so that everybody can see my beauty and enjoy my gorgeous performances.
AKA join the faction that actually does business with entertainment.
Exactly.
And also there, it's the faction in question is. I'm going to explain it during the game because if not, I'm going to nerd for like 20 minutes talking alone.
Alright.
And we need to move. We need to introduce some lads now. And
But yeah,
it was
I think that's
purely-
about it, bro.
dude, it was purely gallantry by luck.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes, indeed.
Random chivalry. That's the way of the game. It's like the Loki way. Like, do I save someone or do I kill someone? Let's roll a dice. Like any good person does. Every morning you wake up, crime, not crime. I don't. So 1d2, I don't do crime because I'm lazy and I don't want to get out of my house. So 1-2. So Zance, you're next. I roll the dice, and fate has decided. Zance? 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 Are you here?
Did he die?
Bunny man?
Bonnie,
Question mark?
Bonnie, man.
His
Bunny.
mother is calling him.
Oh. I guess.
The mother is calling.
Oh. Aegis, I guess you introduce yourself because Zance is in silent mode. And I don't know why, because his mic is...
Oh no, he sent something in the
Did?
alchemy.
Yeah,
He
they
said
said
sorry.
that.
Oh, in alchemy, I was
Also,
oh.
real quick, I just want to throw it out there that I've had a one-shot ready for my friends for like 5 months, and I keep telling them, when are we doing the one-shot, and nobody ever answers, so I cry.
Oh, the thing you need to do is like what I did, which is harassing people.
Just get them there. Just be like, alright, we're doing this now.
Grab, yeah, like when
That's-
I was in college, I would grab my friends by their ears and be like, "Let's go, D&D time."
You have to.
Okay, I am sorry. My mom just called me out of the blue, but not stop.
I mean, that's what moms do.
Yeah, it's mom's for you.
And then suddenly you see a sleeper like jump in your direction, and you have to dive for
Yes.
your safety under the bed. And you
Alright,
start to go,
so-
what I've done. Okay.
So hello, I am Zance, just Rabbit VTuber. I mostly do anything that's TTRPG related or JRPG. That's usually all I do. My character is a crystal scale golemancer named Rilo Udamak.
Yeah.
Just spends his time at his basically makeshift lab, just customizing the best golem he can make to help him or his friends.
Yeah.
Sounds like a sweet person.
And you also have a mechanic tail. Your tail is a prosthesis because it was funny.
Yeah, I made the tail mechanical.
So technically you don't have...
Did you have a tail before and lost it and then made it mechanical, or you just made a mechanical tail?
I'm going to explain it when we play the
Okay,
game.
okay.
Because we need to. Because if we don't focus, I'm feeling like we have. There is great vibes, but I also feel like we can talk for a long time. I feel.
Listen,
yeah.
I don't need sleep. I need answers.
Tell me the truth, dice man.
Okay, Sheldon.
Yeah, that's pretty much what's happening. Like, okay, children.
Okay, Sheldon.
But yeah, one of the you know what you said like with in college. One of the things that I say like if I organize a game, I'm going to turn into the dice gremlin, and I'm going to be like in your walls under the table and chuck dice at you until you answer. The dice goblin. And so the last but not least, Aegis. You did or you did not?
Name's Aegis. Mercenary VTuber, variety streamer. I don't really have a set genre or anything. And my character's name is Sion Bell, and he's a human with special eyes.
Because the whole human are specialized because everyone is a Uchiha. What a bunch of weeps. But they don't Naruto run, never. If someone Naruto runs, I'm going to divine slap them.
Yeah, all I can think of with the special eyes, the 1-800-CONTACTS commercial.
I don't know that one.
They can't possibly have my brand. Look with your special eyes. My brand!
And so, yeah, time to start. Yopla. Special moves. So this is Alchemy VTT, which is a virtual tabletop that I've been, and I need to turn that on. Is the sound too high? First and foremost, can you hear me good or not? If you actually have the sound on Alchemy.
I'm just in Discord.
I don't have this sound on because it would play music and I was scared I'd get copyrighted or something.
The only sound I'm hearing music coming from Alchemy. That's all.
Yeah, but is the music too high or not, or is it good enough?
It's fine for me.
Okay.
So I can hear you fine.
Nice! And just I may have to fiddle with it because, of course, not all music has the same volume for some reason. And that's in the future. What are they giants? What do I mean? I'm going to roll a fine dice to decide who starts because I don't want to think. Think, not think. Think is not the same thing. So 1d4. Who has this first introduction? 1. Aegis. You're the first. We're gonna get your prologue because I need to start. We're gonna do all of you.
Let's go.
But I need someone to start. So I randomized it. So
Okay.
let's just do some introductions because first and foremost, time for some setting, aka me talking a lot. The entire setting starts in the megalopolis, so bigger city of Nemetordulan. Nemetordulan is a city mainly based in, you could say, a mixtape of Eurasian vibes. There is some Celtic vibes, some Germanic vibes, some Viking vibes, and also some Slavic vibes. Because in the past there was something called the Calamity, the Curse Mist Calamity, which is pretty much, imagine Chernobyl, but if Chernobyl was an elemental and was actually gunning for everything that is alive. Spooky. So a lot of people died across the continent, but the city of Nemetordulan was far away and was one of the neutral nations during the great... Why did I make the name so complicated? Demiurgic Wars. Which is a bunch of people who wanted to become gods. They did not get the memo that that's not how it works. So they pretty much, as a lot of war do, killed themselves for no fucking reason. And one of them did a boo-boo and started the spell too strong, and he breaks pretty much the soft, would say, barriers between dimensions, and as to return to the soup, a soup of chaotic energies came through, and the soup was fucking mad, and started to mutate, shatter the soul of people, make people sterile, twist and bend the land, make the land toxic, etc., etc. Chernobyl with legs. And mostly wings, because it actually flies somewhat. It's a mist. And so a lot of people started to flee, and Nemetordulan was actually far away, so they could actually survive there, because the druids, which are, imagine master magicians, like arc magicians would be the word, like arc sorcerers. And the druids had to come up with a plan, because it was gunning for them as they wanted to build a barrier. And they did, which is the Great Wall of Nemetoduron. All of the lands surrounding the city, so every farm, everything that was outside, got devastated. The only thing left was the city itself. And even then, some of this bad stuff seeps in from time to time. So it's not ideal, because there is no ideal solution. But recently, something changed. The mist is starting to slowly dissipate, and as you might imagine, after 500 years, or being stuck in the city, they're all kind of very excited of getting outside. And so yeah, that's pretty much the setting. So a lot of opportunities starting to come up. Pretty much the entire world opened up, literally. So they're like, okay, so now we can actually step outside without dying horribly. Nice. And so that's where you are, and a lot of you've heard of recently of something called the Explorers Guild, that was started kinda, you could say a group of explorers came out of the Nemetoduron to explore stuff, and they came back alive, to the surprise of everyone. So they were like, oh no, that could start a gold rush. So they started a faction called the Explorers Guild. And so yeah, bunch of stuff is moving around, a lot of changes. And so yeah. And now we're going to change to something else. Which is the Caturige War Room.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, yeah. And a sentient boy. A token. Whip. Can you move the boy? I think you can move the boy yourself, but I'm not too sure. Yes, you can. Nice.
Yes, I can.
Very good. This is the war room of the Caturige clan. The Caturige clan, also named the Kings of Battles, which is actually what Caturige means, are technically a clan of warriors. They are the city guard. They are the military, land military. And they are, pretty much the war boys. They believe in the gods of war. And they believe that their duty is to pretty much defend the city, destroy their enemies, and be a bunch of, I guess, good boys, question mark.
Goody two shoes.
Not really. They also worship all Catholics, also named the King of Killers.
Oh, I see.
There is no good and bad. It's about what you do. So you need to do token. You there. Yeah, that room is way bigger than I thought because of the tokens. This is kind of funny.
It's a very big room.
It's massive, yeah.
I mean, it's supposed to be massive. Technically, it's actually the proper size because, if you look at the, yeah, it's actually the proper size. But that's pretty much like the war room. So the entire clan would go there to plan attacks. And you see actually a bunch of people like running around and stuff. She pretty much sees you. Just to tell you how just to show to the chat how she looks like. She looks like that. She's one of the champions. You immediately know that she's one of the champions of your clan. Champions are pretty much those elected to defend the clan in case of conflict and also to do legal duels. AKA, if two clans cannot reach an agreement, they have to do a duel. The one who lost pretty much has to pay. Doesn't happen enough.
Is there supposed to be someone else on the map?
There.
There's no one there for me.
Oh. Shit.
Yeah, it's only Aegis on the map.
I'm fucking seeing ghosts.
Fucking ghost boy. No.
Aegis, you've been seeing visions lately?
What the fuck?
I don't fucking know. This is a pretty empty room. I'm the only one in here.
What the fuck?
You hear the voices?
Ah, maybe because I changed just. Oh, maybe I don't know. No. No, that's okay. That's weird. I guess I'm going to remove the token. If I do this, do you see her or not?
No, nothing.
What the fuck? Okay.
Oh, well, I can't move myself anymore. I placed it on top. Well, the token's there because I can't interact with it. I just can't.
Yeah, it's
For
weird.
some reason.
Because if I do show now, can you see it
Oh,
now?
now I see her.
Okay, that was weird. So I did the right thing, but it did not go through. Ah, we love the fucking technology.
Wait, I can see it now.
Yeah, I know. I don't know why, but
Yep.
Okay.
and she pretty much like welcomes you at the entrance, like, time to look at the name. Shanbel, you have been summoned and you are here on time. Good. Who was a very loud? That was a very loud, like almost like a.
It was like a fan. I heard
Yeah.
it too.
There was that.
That's from Zant's mic.
Oh dear.
That was my bad.
Yeah, I can hear it somewhat when you talk. Yeah. So I was like, who is cleaning the room right now? So she was follow me,
All right.
and she immediately goes to the inaccurate map. By the way,
The map on the wall or the map on the table?
she would go to the map on the wall, because it would be better. Yep, I'm going to dezoom a bit. Yep. She has very long legs.
A long leg, take big steps.
long lady. So she goes, as you know, maybe, our war efforts in the east are going rather well. Probably a trap, honestly. But a new opportunity has showed up recently. So, take a breath. Do you know about those legends about islands in the sky?
Can't say I do.
Well, they exist, and apparently that's true. I know, fucking weird, right? And thus we now fight a battle on 4 fronts, on technically possible battles on the 4 fronts. It was technically 3. In terms of dimensions, we could be 3-dimensional. So we could be attacked from the sky, we could be attacked from the abyss, and we could be attacked from the land. And thus we have started to negotiate with beings.
All right.
They are cloud sky giants, ? They seem to be rather chill and also looking for allies in their own battles. So we pretty much allied with them because, well, as far as they told us, war in the sky is actually pretty much a common thing. And we are, I don't want to say outclassed, but we don't have any equipment. Because, you know, it's not every day you actually have to invade a legendary, like something in your folklore. You know, it's like your bedroom stories, but suddenly they go to shank you.
Yeah, that's interesting.
So, we have volunteered you.
All right.
You know, generosity, charity, all that. Also gather some technologies and other aspects. We need the advantage. Both back. And yeah, so you pretty much have to go up there. Apparently the giants are kinda chill. They have huge ass bows, and apparently they're fighting dragon riders, or we think it's more like drake riders, because the size and shape and weight is not a full dragon. That would be weird. There's only 4 of them. And that would be really bad. So they are doing decently, simply that there's not enough of them to deal with the threat. And there are entire things or entire technologies that we have not heard of. The entire thing is woven with some sort of like sky reed. It's really weird. And they can use clouds to build stuff. It's really weird. Also new plants and new stuff, so the Meduli are very excited. As they are, because mad scientist psychos. But yes, so sadly, you will not enjoy the discipline of our ranks, because it has to be a collaborative effort between all of the clans and factions. So, in other words, it's going to be a mess. So we chose you to, do what we do. Organize the troops. And make sure they don't, kill each other. We are order in the city, somewhat. So, having someone like you with skills in organizing battles would be interesting. And also necessary. We don't want them making a mess on a new battlefield which we have the disadvantage on. So, any question?
No, just tell me where I need to go.
Alright, so tomorrow they're going to pick you up. You're going to go on top of the top of the mountain, and apparently the Kasimotulu clan tribe, it's a tribe, they're smaller than us. A tribe is building more wacky things, which they tend to do with their weird golems thing is. I mean, nothing can beat a good old cannon, but they like their fancy toys.
Mm-hmm.
So you will be moved there, and then we're going to, join with the Cloud Giants and attempt to, maybe keep things under control and maybe set up outposts up there. We shall see. Negotiations, right?
Yeah.
And to give you like an overall position, the Katurigi are very much militaristic clan. They're also the ones that they deeply believe that they are the best fighters, and because they're the one who train the most, and also are the most organized. They have huge amounts of weapons. They worship war gods. So very much, straight in your boots, warrior boys. Not very fun. Like in public, not very fun. In private, outside of your service, they get smashed. As any military do, pretty much. And so that's going to be it for your introduction, because, that's the thing with the Katurigi, they don't really talk much. It's like, here's your order, bye-bye!
Yeah.
That's pretty much as they do things.
Fine by me. I'm fine with just going and deal with things.
So, 1d3. Two. Alezra. Whatever.
And go.
Yo. Hoo-yah.
I love how you were slowly walking away, Sian.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're slowly, okay, I'm ready for this.
Well, I did worse to another group. There's a group literally when the place of the Katurige, when it's a rooms and a meeting place, so it's pretty much to sleep there to make sure that you're on time. So that you cannot say, oh, sorry, I woke up late. It's like, no, you sleep here. And you better not fuck up. So, he got the good treatment.
Yeah.
So, yup. And oh my god, the map is different. It's way smaller.
Yeah, this map, it is smaller, but it's fine.
Oh yeah. I guess it would be, oh my god. She's huge. Oh dear.
I'm huge. Let's go.
It's
The
a
more people can bask in my beauty.
it's a personality. That makes a joke. Come on.
It's my overwhelming presence.
Yeah, it's yeah. And to NPCs. So if I actually whip. Wow, that's a great chariot. Don't look at that. The car, no. Okay. Whip. Yeah, that's not roll 20. I keep forgetting that. Whip. Can you see her or not?
Yes, I can see her. She is pretty massive.
And as you let me pretty much put on the setting, you've been doing your job, pretty much like entertaining, singing, playing your cloud flute, and being a bit bedazzlement upon everyone around you, gathering money from your fans, and you've got a pretty busy evening. So it's close to shutting up. The event is close to shutting down. It was pretty much as at the house of one of your regular clients, a very rich man that is somewhat a bit too close to you, and his wife that hates you.
Makes sense. I would hate me too if someone was this beautiful.
And because she's older, and also she knows that the dude is hopeless, so he's wasting money on you. And you have not, of course, you have not hidden any of this. Like, you perfectly know that that's literally what your job is. You're not here to, do stuff. You're here to sing, entertain, and the rest is a bonus. And because they don't do, the other things, they don't. Because it would actually tarnish the reputation of the euphoric circle.
Of course.
There's other people to do that. So, because of course. So, you've been pretty busy. You've actually assembled quite a bit of money. By the way, what would your summon look like? If you thought about it.
I guess it could just be, it's gonna be, you said it would be like a cloud, right?
I said it could be like whatever. Like it could be a dog. It could be...
Right, but I'm saying like its form is gonna be like a cloud, right? It's gonna be like a cloud, and then it'll be whatever form it takes, but it's just a cloud.
If you want.
Okay, no, I'm asking you.
I mean, it doesn't have to.
I think chat wanted it to be like a dog type of thing.
It could be a fluffy cloud dog. Very colorful.
Sure.
Very colorful because it's a dream summon.
Very pretty, of course. Yeah, I'll do like a very cute looking dog, longish.
If it's a poodle, I'm going to slap it.
No. Don't worry, I'll slap it enough. Don't worry.
Poodles
yeah,
are
I
mean.
guess just like a small-ish looking dog.
Okay, so pretty much like you could say a toy dog, like a lady.
Yeah, like a toy. Yeah, for sure.
A Pomeranian, a cloud Pomeranian.
Cloud Pomerania, sure, we'll take it. We'll take
whatever. Your summon is pretty much like looking at the money, being very happy with itself.
Yes. I task him to collect the money, just bring it.
It does
over.
almost like a bowl, but like made out of like beautiful stuff, like almost like iridescent clouds, and start collecting the money.
Mm-hmm.
And he's helping, and he let's wait, he or she.
He.
Okay, so I mean technically it, but whatever.
Yeah, technically a hint, yeah.
But just how the name would sound, What is that? As it picked up like all of the cash money, it looks very happy with itself. Like, I did my job, and I am helping. And the old dude is like sitting there, like, yes, beautiful performance, darling. By the way, can I give you this beautiful ring so you can get closer to me? It's disgusting, and yes, I know. I'm making the voice. I don't feel good about it, but that's what it is.
It was a very good impression.
What? Oh, thank you.
All right, no, I'm saying your voice, you making the voice was a very good impression.
Yeah. I tried to make like if you think about like the Monopoly man but droopy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's disgusting.
Okay, so what did he ask again? Forgive me?
He's pretty much like offering you like a beautiful ring because he would insist on passing it on your finger. Do not touch. Because he's disgusting old man.
I get a little bit closer to him and I extend my hand, acting as if I'm gonna let him. And then baby, all excited, seeing, a shiny baby just flies over and grabs the ring and brings it over to me. I'm like, good job, baby. I give it a little pat and I grab the ring and put it on my finger.
He's going to be like overly dramatic, like putting like his hand, like the top of his hand on his forehead and be like, oh, the beast attacked my hand. Oh, quickly. Kiss it good. Kiss it better. And that's where she's going to enter, open the door and be like, we do not provide such services. And he goes, oh, like, can you leave, please? Dude, like, in my own house? Yes. And behind her, you see like an abnormally tall figure, and you know what that is. That is a nightmare puppet.
Oh?
Which is the muscle in your faction.
I see. Okay.
And it has an abnormally large smile, a somewhat pointy nose, and the do you know about like the Crooked Man?
I don't think I do now.
Ah, too bad. It's like a huge ass smile, almost like no eyes. The hat covers the eyes, so it's really like a large, creepy smile with pointy teeth. And the angles, it has like almost like too many joints to its arms, and the fingers almost like dragging on the floor. And as he goes like, this is preposterous. You were offered 3 hours tonight. You got your 3 hours. She did her job. Now, please. And you see the puppet, like the head snap in his direction, and you hear like almost like a deep, like, I'm going to do the laugh. Like, and you see like the arms start to twist, and you see long nails, like almost like scratch on the wood. And that's when you realize that's not only a nightmare puppet, it is a curseling puppet. So what you can summon is called a Dreamling, which is your little doggy. What they can summon and bind to puppets is a curseling. Curseling as pretty much the worst kind of being, because they are a concentrated form of bad impulses, negative emotions. Pretty much every nightmare fuel will take that form in one being in the nightmare realm. And they use that, surprisingly, to scare the shit out of people. And also because they can exacerbate like negative emotions. That also works with like sadness, fear. So it's also good for shows. If you want to do like horror shows and stuff like that. And as she pretty much goes like, please. And you see the puppet do like very long, weird like strides, open the door and do like the majordomo, like, please, sir. And he was like, oh, I paid a fortune. Yes, and you got what you paid for. He goes, brr. And he goes out and he goes, what's the name of the character again? He goes, Ali, dear. Been a while.
Okay. I'm just there with baby counting my money, and I'm like, can you please not scare my customers like that next time? It's bad for business.
They know exactly what happens when they go overtime. It's part of the contract. They can't really say no.
I mean, you never know. He probably was willing to pay some more. I could have gotten some more cash out of him.
Yes, but we have a priority, dear. We have another mission for you.
More important than money?
Yes. There's a world of opportunity literally above us. You do cloud magic, right?
I dabble.
Imagine if you would literally go above the clouds in the sky. Imagine if there were islands and a realm out there.
Sounds like a childish dream.
It's true. We found it.
And what exactly do you want me to do?
Well, you know, there are boundless things to loot up there. There's also magics that we have. We may have make some contacts. We may have, you know it is. We may have found a few shrines and temples to a certain goddess and a certain god that would also help us. And you see like the cursing puppet. Like as he says gods, you see his head spin and he goes hehehe.
I'm still counting my money, putting everything in my bag. And as I finish counting, I'm like, so I suppose you want me to go up there and take care of it?
Not only you, sadly.
Who else?
3 others from different factions.
Different factions? That should be fun.
I'm going to roll on espionage. Holy shit, she knows everyone. Okay, I did not expect like to roll so high. Okay. 1 from the Death Clan, 1 from the Catholic. There will always be a bit of there will be squares, so don't. I mean, you can try. I know you would. Just to mess with them. From the Death Clan and 1 from the Casimotulu. The maimed one.
And what's the reason behind this unlikely alliance?
You know, we are allies in everything, of course. We are allies under the city, but opportunities, we can't really let them, and they can't really let us. It's the balance of the city. Also, the druids insisted that it was a split effort, because they don't want us to fight over it. And as every one of us knows, if the druids get involved, we are going to lose. And they're going to slap us all into shape.
So what exactly do you need me to do up there?
There is wars up there, there is opportunities up there, and there is a mission for you. And she takes out a deck of cards, put it on the table. And you immediately know that those are called crystal cards. And those can be used to, they're pretty much like micro LED, you could say, like a plasma TV, you could say. You can have them pretty much like almost like holographic stuff, like catch spells. You can have them project stuff. You can have them like capture pictures, all kind of stuff. You can even dream visions in them. So they're all-purpose cards. And she pretty much like put them all on the table, and you see an incomplete map. And you see on this incomplete map, you see multiple shrines, and you see 2 symbols that you know. One is for the god of nightmare, and the other one is for the goddess of the dream. The god of nightmare, Bivedonas. Oh, wow, is that my name? Yes, it is. And the goddess of dreams, Sunilena. You, being a down elf, is technically tied to Sunilena by birth, because she is the goddess of dreams. Dawn elf. Is it Dawn elf? I don't remember the name. I create too much stuff. No, my nerd brain is going to be, no, it's not the proper name. Stop it. You are a Duskblood. No, Dawnblood. Yeah, Dawnblood, I'm right.
I'm a Dawnblood, yes. Dawnblood.
And so you inherently, when you look at them, you start to sense, weirdly enough, you start to sense yourself going through what you do to others. What you do to others is called a status called euphoria. Euphoria is like the idea of like positive mind control, like good emotions washing over the body, and thus they only think good stuff. So you can manipulate them that way. The other side of Euphoria is madness, which is what nightmare puppeteers and others can do. And Euphoria, they have different effects and stuff like that. I'm not going to explain that where combat happens because. And so you feel that washing over you. That's weird because you do that to others. They don't do that to you. The last time it would happen to you was when you were trained to be what you are, like a dream diva. So to you, it's like weird, like someone managed to do it to me just looking at cards. And what you realize is that it happens to you after you looked at the third shrine of Sunilena. So that shit is real. Like that's just not something on the map. Like the fact that they have an effect on you shows how powerful they are. Hey, Grizzled, thank you for the raid, dude. Yeah.
Hey, let's go. Welcome, Raiders.
Hey.
That's one of my Tuesday players.
Nice.
Nice.
And he's good. He's great. He's awesome. Also, he's Canadian. Like the name because he's Canadian. And hello. Welcome, Raiders. We are... Oh, Dennis Kiwis. Thank you very much for following. Deep appreciated, dude. Welcome to the slow. We are playing It's my own tabletop RPG Thumos, and we are doing a prologue. So introducing all the fancy people right now. And we introduced all of the war-like people before. And as she looks at you, as your eyes pretty much glaze over, and you try to pick up the card, she stops you by putting a finger on your hand. And you immediately feel like you coming back to your senses. So how would you react to someone literally at a tremendous distance being able to put you under a trance pretty much? How would Ali react to that?
Of course, I'm a little bit thrown up, thrown off. I haven't felt this since I was training. I try to stay back a little bit, and I begin to start very wary of my surroundings, making sure everything that I'm trying to, stay in my hand, making sure that everything's real and that nothing is, I'm in a little bit of a, let's say, not panic, but like now my guard is really up, my guard is up. I'm just checking everything, looking around, making sure that everything is real.
Both of you are interrupted as she's very excitedly being like, you see that shit? And both of you are interrupted by Baby licking one of the cards.
Of course.
And
Good job, baby. Good job.
And she goes, this is what the power of a goddess is. Imagine that as a favor. And imagine the relics we could get from that. We could make our faction tenfold in terms of powers. And there's not only one shrine, not two, but 5. And also, the god of nightmare made us a offer/threat, which he tends to do. So we did not feel forced. He always was like that. He always goes like, by the way, I like you, but don't do that, I'm going to break your legs. So, let's say that since we have taken interest in this, he's pretty much pushing for us to do it as well. And we can't really say no, but we also want to say yes. So, double whammy.
And if things go south up there, what am I to do with the other factions?
You're supposed to be comrades in this, so protect them, help them, because you only would be able to count on each other and the cloud giants up there. And as much as it somewhat pains me to admit, because the Catteriga is kind of drab, but you know, you have to count on them sometimes. You know, you're always in mid-shields, right?
Of course.
So very unfashionable. And she goes, So, but you can sense that it's more like banter than actual disgust.
Fair.
Um,
I guess.
and she goes, so you know, you have to count on each other. You only have each other's up there. No one knows what the hell is happening. We're going to try to build bases and try to expand on influence to send you reinforcements and also way back, but it's going to take a while because we have no idea on to build on the cloud.
I'm going, but I'm keeping any shinies, anything of value that I find.
She pretty much like, you know, like the way almost like older sister, like she put like her hands on your like tap you almost like on the cheek. It's like, of course you would. This is part of business. Take it, keep it. But of course you have to negotiate with the other ones. No one is saying that you cannot cheat. You know, look at your flute, and it goes like wink, wink. But you know, if you get caught, one of them has a big scythe, and the other one is a Catteriga, so they do a frenzy. And you never know. The eye of the gods is always upon us. And you never know their moods. And you literally see like the nightmare puppet. Literally like is almost like mimicking, like on one hand, he like extends one hand almost like to be like a handshake, and on the other hands do like the motion like to cut the head. And he like chuckles on the corner, being like, "Yep, you don't know," because they are because curslings are little shit, so they like to see you suffer.
I'll make sure I'm careful. And after all, they'll end up forgiving me. I'm beautiful.
Is that a catchphrase?
That is my catchphrase. My catchphrase is just Boa Hancock.
Yeah. And it works. It works. So now we only have two left, so 1d2. And she also tells you. Also, do you have any questions for her? Oh, we forgot.
No, I think I covered pretty much the bases, I suppose.
Okay.
I did ask a lot.
Yeah, just that I just let the flow. The flow goes. I don't remember after that.
Yeah, that is fair.
I think I did pretty good as a voice acting. Attempted to voice act it on.
No, that was good when you did the old guy. That was pretty good. When you did the old guy, that was good. Good job.
I'm going to start to believe that I actually can do that shit. I guess Zance next.
Alrighty.
Actually, you'd be where they need to go. Because you work there.
Sweet. I have home field advantage.
I have home field advantage. They cannot escape my gaze. I am everywhere. Also, your boss is kind of weird.
That's nothing unusual.
You could say, quirky. That's a lot of golem stuff. That's also one of the prototype.
Oh, wait, this is truly a home field advantage. There's got rabbits here.
But you do rabbit? Oh yeah, true. You do rabbit stuff. Oh my god, I was on theme without knowing it.
Oh, this is perfect. I love this place.
Good. And that's your. How did I do it? How did I do it without knowing? She's literally like a rabbit tech engineer. I guess it would actually absolutely make sense why she would select you as one of her workers, because she's actually obsessed with rabbits. Like everything is rabbit themed, and everyone is like, we are supposed to worship the god of destruction. Why rabbits? And she goes, I like rabbits, shut the fuck up. You want to fight
I
me?
am totally on board with this person, so I will probably be as equally weird.
So she would be like, you understand the truth. That rabbits are superiors. You don't know why, but they are. And you'll be working on the prototype of Rabbit Mecha number 23. AKA Mr. Bun Bun. It's like, yes, it's supposed to work tomorrow. Yes. Wait. I forgot something. She goes back like, she like look like she goes in her room which is behind the clock. She goes, oh shit, and then she runs back. It's like, I don't want to send you back there because all the apprentices are bad. They don't understand the power of the rabbit. But I have to. Sorry. And she jumps down instead of using the stairs. And she goes, dear, I may have another job for you. No, not here.
If not here, then where?
Follow me. Oui, yes, follow me. And she like runs because she never like walks. She runs everywhere. It was like, here, look at that. We work on it, right? Like that one, like the big zeppelin in the middle.
Alright.
Balloon zeppelin thing. And she goes, this you're gonna be in there for a bit. And wait. They give me a speech. Because like okay, she just takes out like a bowl like made out of like parchment. And she goes, oh damn it. And she like tries to like put it like straighten it up. And she goes, I don't know. And you see like one of the golems come here and she goes like, straighten it. And he goes, he literally like rolls on it until it's straight, like on the floor. And he goes, here. He goes, yes. And he goes, you have been given an order to order your apprentice. That's the same word. Oh my god, they don't know how to write. That's a tragedy. To find a sky mission. I swear I read it. Wait. Oh yes, that thing. They found Sky Islands. You know, like in the stories, like with the dragons living on Sky Islands and stuff. Apparently they're real, and they want one of us to go there because, well, there could be a lot of new technologies to discover. You know.
New technology, you say?
Yeah. Sadly, I mean, it could be good, but I kind of doubt it. It's a split effort, so it's not only our tribe, it's a lot of other groups. She would not know who. She doesn't care about other people outside of the... Like, she already forgot that she was given an order by her boss, technically. And she goes, so, you need to go... I mean, technically you need to stay here to go somewhere else tomorrow. And there's something about the cloud giants or sky giants. It's weird. They look like big monkeys. Why they don't call them monkeys? Like, oh, it's offensive apparently. Oh, it's offensive. That's why. I guess. Probably they will know that I asked the question, right? And so we have to negotiate with them. You have to negotiate with monkeys? Oh, no, they're not monkeys. Sorry, I forgot already. So yeah, I'm supposed to go there and to be friends with them, and then to go outside and to go in the sky. Wait, there's no rabbit in the sky. Oh no, you're doomed. He goes. Then she starts like thinking. She goes, "Oh yeah, I need to finish that." Oh, sky is big. And then she goes, "So you need to go there and try to find stuff, and oh yes, there's a war with people riding drakes, and you need to help the giants win or fight them off so that we can actually explore stuff. We're going to try to build shit. We need to try to build stuff up there." How? I want to do it. Yeah, we're going to have to do a lot of experiments. People are going to die. I mean, that's, sacrifice for science. It happens all the time. Not a big deal, I think. I mean,
yes, but that would have to wait till after I find a new technology.
yes. So yeah, that's your mission for an indefinite amount of time. Because we don't know how big... I mean, we know how big the sky is, but we don't know how much there is in the big. You know what I mean? Do you know or not? I can try to explain it better.
There you go. Well, then I guess I'll start getting ready.
Yes. Pack a lot of food. We don't know if there is... do we have any favorite snacks? It's probably not any of them up there. I mean, it's sky stuff, so they probably don't have ground stuff. That's weird. I like it. And she goes up there and she continues to like tweak stuff. Questions? Do you have any questions before I... Mr. Bun Bun, we will have to be together alone for a bit. Yes, questions?
You saying I can't take in one of my automatons?
Oh, you can.
Oh, perfect.
You don't want to be alone. They are the only true friends.
Well, as long as I can bring that, then we're all settled.
Good. Please don't die.
I will try my hardest.
I don't want to find a new apprentice. I don't know who can appreciate rabbits. And also has good technical skills. I don't want to do interviews again. A lot of strangers in my home. I don't like them. Oh no, they're all going to be there tomorrow. No. I'd have to be diplomatic. She like clenches really hard, like, yes, I know how to talk to people. Yes. And that's that's your introduction, and that's your boss. Last one would be that would be a change of tone, yeah. So Rose.
Yeah.
Time
Excited.
time to go to your place. Oh my god, look how quaint.
It's so pretty. It's so pretty.
This is the place when you prepare the borders. Because your tribe deals with everything that deals with death. So they're also the keepers of the necropolis. They are the morticians. They are the one who does mummification when necessary. They're also doctors? Question mark.
Question mark.
Then they worship the goddess of fate and death and time and yeah. Fate, death, time. What was the last? No, fate, death, time. Yeah, that's it. No, fate of... What was the other one? Forgot. Whatever. A whip. Ah, no, that's not Roll20. Oh my god, the place is small! Okay. And you would be, I guess, working... Do you want to work in the spider mummification, aka let them eat their organs part?
Yeah, I could be preparing bodies there.
Or you could be in the unguent part, when you actually prepare the chemicals to put in the bodies. So that they don't disaggregate, rot.
Yes. Okay.
Whatever. Which one? You need to be somewhere.
I'll be where the I could work on the chemicals. Let's go for chemicals, I suppose.
Okay. Oh my god, you're huge. Whatever.
I'm a big bitch.
I can't pass the door. I'm too thick.
Too thick for the
It's like Solid Snake level of thickness, you know.
It's my IRL life size. Too thick for the doorway.
Too thick to the doorway, too superb for the outside. She finished, like she's like cutting up a body, like doing a prayer. Was yes. And see another one, like give her like bow deeply, and give her like a pretty much like a piece of parchment, and she goes, even like if they go so hard that even the parchment is black. Like they don't even do like normal parchment, they do like black parchment to be extra goth.
So colorful. So lovely.
And she goes, yes, I guess. Always distractions from our sacred duty. Why do we keep... Fine. Spindle, dear?
Yeah.
Come here. Can you come here?
I don't know where you are. I don't see anything.
Fuck! You just did it again! No!
I'm just sitting here like, yeah.
Why? Where's the fuck? Okay. What? Why are you hidden? Okay, sure. Okay. Do it again. Don't know why it does that sometimes. Can you see her now?
Yes.
Good. Don't know why it does that. I guess it's if I'm too quick changing stuff. And she goes, so, what would you think about an outside assignment?
She's just kind of gonna stare. Do I have to?
Yes.
Well, I don't think I have a choice then, do I?
I mean, you could say no, but that would be ill-advised, and we would lose the advantage.
Exactly.
And we do like our advantage over all the organizations, right?
Yes, we do. We do like the
It was not the sound of a beer. It's an illusion. It's pure hydration. I mean, at least it was whiskey. She goes, so, have you heard of the fables of Sky Islands?
Sky Island.
I mean, you can roll a 1d100, and if you roll high enough, you could like, fuck yeah. So you just slash roll 1d100 with a space. Fuck yeah, you know all of them.
I'm very well aware, yes.
Well, apparently they are real.
Oh.
And we have been called by a certain people that we have been trading with for quite a bit, but did not exactly know who they were or where they lived. You already thought that they lived on top of the plateaus of the mountain. Apparently, it was in the sky. Could have been good to know beforehand, but cannot blame them for being cautious. Right. Diplomacy always has, an air of caution. So, right now we have been given the... yes, I know. We have been given the... maybe.
Hopefully not.
So, we need you to join and I'm sorry, dear, but you would have to indulge in collaboration with other factions.
Well, that's not. She says with kind of like a slight snarl. Working together. That's nice.
Let's see how much she knows. She doesn't know much, but she will know at least for one, because Ali was part of the Death Clan before joining up the other faction. And she goes, there is one that has left us that we would have to... Left. A big word. She's still part of our clan, but strayed from our sacred duty. To do our own thing. One cannot blame someone for following their fate. But, yes. Still, you know.
One should be cautious when working with people that tend to stray from the webs of fate. Right?
Yes, and I need to boost your volume. Need to boost your volume. Yeah. Okay, that should be better. Where's my camera? There. So, and she goes, indeed, we never know where they could stray away from, let's say, defending you or your other allies. Of course, our duty has always been to defend the other clans. From the dead, from themselves, and from other forces. But we also may have been... How do I say this? Pushed in that direction. Not from our goddess herself, but from her daughter. The goddess of shadows. She has made promises. In exchange, we would need to go to a certain number of shrines. And apparently she's willing to, quote-unquote, pay us. An opening offer was generous. So, having advantage over God is both exhilarating and frightening.
Agreed.
I'm going to roll a dice because I want more chaos. Yes! You see her look around, and you see like the tail of a rat going into the other room. You see, that was that one again. And you will hear from the room, like, "You're shiny enough.
Oh god.
Your place sucks." You go, "Get away!" And he goes, "No." Like, "Why are you here?" Like, "I'm bored." "Don't you have any other people to harass?" "Yes." Like, "Why don't you do it?" "I'm already doing it." Like, "We're not going to sign your contract." "You will." "They all do." "Yes." Like, Don't eat. You can hear the sound of like paper getting eaten. It was. I'm going back. You hear like a battle in the room. You see spiders going all over the place, trying to like corner the rat. It was, "Your spider sucks. I'm superior. I am the god of greed. You cannot stop me. You're just a rat possessed." And like, "No." Like, "Yes, you are." No. Like, "Stop
No.
lying." Like, "I'm not." It's really like the sound of like cling, cling, cling. "Stop throwing shit at me." And you're like, "Hey, hey, hey," and he tries to escape. Like, he's there. He's there. Like, looks at you like, there.
Mm.
And then he just he like threw like a middle finger, and he runs that direction back in the room you were to go through. He attempts to run away. You can try to attempt to stop him if you can, but you have to touch a rat.
I feel like it's going to bite me. Okay, what would I roll to try to stop it?
He actually has a bunch of shit he has stolen. He has a bag.
What? Oh shit. Alright. Well, what do I roll to stop him on? 1d20?
Yeah, 1d100.
1d. Okay.
So all my game is 1d100. Minus damage.
No! Fuck!
You try to go with your scythe and you open the bag. The bag, like, you see, like, it's not even treasure, it's just a bunch of random shit. And then you see, like, a skull going out, and you see her, like, "Rugot, why do you try to steal a skeleton? We need it." And you're like, "No, you don't." Like, "Yes, we do." And he goes, and he just, like,
just steal the remains!
and he just, like, kicks it, but, like, weakly, because he's just a rat. And just like slowly roll towards you, like, "Your place sucks," and he runs away. And he goes into the and he literally like leaves this shit. It was literally just to bother you. Because like, "Your economy sucks." Like, can't believe that beast became god.
She's just gonna rub her temples high by the gods.
I cannot believe it. And he goes, hey, hey, hey. He goes, can you finally fuck off? He goes, hey, hey, hey.
I will feed you to the black widows.
He like walks up. You're always threatening a god. I'm powerful. He's literally climbed back up just to run a fade. Like,
Defeated.
Ah.
Sai.
he goes, business. And he just jumps, like full jump, and run away. He was literally bored for a second. By the way, that was a 10% chance of happening. And I rolled a 90.
That was funny.
And some people actually make deals with him, and they have to deal with him all the time.
Oh dear Jesus.
He literally like T-posed. He literally T-posed on the statue of a goddess just to solve problem.
Oh dear.
It was actually your goddess. He has a fade apparently with the goddess of death. But she just considered him a vermin, so she just leaves you to deal with him. I mean, they could have been worse. I could have rolled with for the maggot god. Could have been worse.
Oh god, yeah.
God of destruction and rot.
Maggots.
Yes.
Il est tomorrow's.
Not the worm.
And he's an asshole. Even more an asshole than him. He's just funny. The other one is straight up an asshole. Because he hates everything that lives. And hates everything that dies, because then he stops suffering. So, so he goes, okay, fine. I think he's gone. I really hope he's gone.
You know he's coming back.
It's the third time this week.
We really need to put mouse traps up, darling.
He stole my underpants once.
Oh no!
Just to gnaw through them at the bottom of them. The worst place. Just because he hates me. Because I did swat him once. And now he has a grudge. I mean, I cannot really kill him because when I tried, he literally swarmed the entire place for 3 days.
Oh my god.
So now you have to pay... We have to pay reparation to that dumbass. Because he is a god, and we have to do business. What the fuck? Something went wrong. What do you mean? Okay, good. It's still working. Oh, fuck. Ooh. Like, I don't know why. I mean, he did help us a couple of times. We do pay him to recover, like, the lost bodies.
That is true.
It's just that, why steal a skeleton? He doesn't even have a use for it.
I don't know. It makes a clackety noise when you put a rock in it.
I know why he does it, actually. He actually tried to go through the grate with it, but then everything gets stuck, so it bothers us to try to get it out. It's just to annoy us more.
Well, isn't that lovely?
Me to roll another dice. Let's see if we get a bonus mission. Shit, you don't. Sag.
Oh.
No capybara for you.
No capybara.
No, you could actually get a mission to try to contact the capybara goddess. Because there is some rodent love in the air.
Oh god, rodent love. I can't even. That sounds so cute.
They are kind of cute together. That's a problem. They do the Ali technique of but I'm cute, so you have to forgive me. I know that Ali technique got compared to a rat right now. That's not very respectful, but yeah, you know, sometimes you have to compare what you can, you know. And she actually like walked towards you, like get a ring out, and you see that the jewel in the ring is shaped like a star, and the star is like purple in color and is fucking beautiful as fuck. Like that shit is like precious. And you can feel some magic out of it, but you don't know what kind of magic. And she goes, alright, we need to get that to a shrine. Some shrine up there. And with that, we can make a deal with one of the star serpents. And who doesn't like to make a deal with another star goddess? Because honestly, we have no idea what they do. Like, we can never contact them. Like, we never make deal with them. Only the druids can. So if we can, gain some more power, it's very good,
Yes, anything for the pursuit of power, I suppose, and knowledge.
Yes. And also, there is a lot of shrine to the Dream Goddess and the Nightmare God. And technically, both of them are psychopomps. So they are the one in charge of the passing of souls. So we could get more knowledge about how the reincarnation and the cosmos works. Which would be immensely helpful for our work in helping the dead pass.
That is true. It
Um,
would be good for the souls that are stuck.
I'm going to try to... Okay, I need to remember now. What was the name of the other ones? I need to try to do it again. Hiya, brain. Yeah. There's just... Other than the one Ali that left us, ungrateful. There is actually a Katurige, so at least you can reason with him when he's not killing stuff. And another one from the Casimutulu, so a bunch of weirdos. They just do machine stuff. They're not very sociable. They're like Medulis. But Medulis do that with alchemy and plants and stuff. They do that with machines. Honestly, we have no idea how the machine works. They kind of great, but always kind of weird. And also, they tend to explode themselves too many times for that to be safe or even sensible. I bury more Meduli and Casimotulu than any other clan because they keep blowing themselves up, doing stupid experiments and not caring about their own safety. And when you try to talk sense to them, they go, that's the path of knowledge. And you go, no, that's the path of stupidity. And then and then they go, no. And then you go, try to survive, please. And they go, maybe. And they leave.
Try not to cause any more work than what you already have.
It's mostly because they don't care about how far the experiment goes. So when it starts to overheat, they tend to go, could be good, could be bad, but they never stop.
Well, I know that I tend to not get out much due to my interest of work, but maybe this will be good for me and for the other Shadam.
Yes. And also, we don't know how many souls are up there. So it could be a good way to get knowledge about, we get a lot of knowledge from the dead. What they did, like their past lives, information, intel gathering. So who knows what they know up there? Maybe they come from a completely different place. Maybe they know things about the realms of death and nightmare and dream and the cycle of souls that we don't. Or maybe they know fancy stuff, like, I don't know, to make better magic items, or it's just boundless, It always juggles the mind to see, like, it's almost like an entire new reality has opened for us.
I think this will be good. A path of knowledge and learning. And getting to see some new insight.
Okay, so now it should be the next day. Fade to black. I don't have an effect to fade to black, so imagine it fading to black and being the next day.
Just swirl the map around.
Wow, it's a new fucking day, wow. And she's actually hiding under, just behind the clock. And I guess you're still working on Mr. Bun Bun 3000, right?
Yeah.
Right now the head can still talk and is still good. It's just that the arms have been messed up because both you and your teacher, your instructor, tried to like test how much he could like lift, and apparently that was too many boulders. So he started to break like all of the limbs.
God damn it, not
Hey
again.
there, kitty cat.
And as you and all of you pretty much go there. Whip. Whip.
Heads up, you might start hearing a cat purr. My cat decided to hop up.
Oh my god. A feline.
Kitty.
Dude, someone that I play with as a cat that goes like "Wee" in the background when we play. And there's, how are you doing? Wee.
For me, it's just I might be sometimes attracted by my rabbit.
I mean, as far as I know, someone last time when I
Why'd you
was...
hop up here?
Okay, so... what did you say? Aegis, what did you say?
Oh, I was talking to my cat. I was asking
Oh,
him why
okay.
he hopped up here.
Okay. So, one of the things that both, like, all of you were pretty unaccustomed to being inside the mountain. That one is literally almost at the top of the mountain, very elevated in position. So you had to go through the quarters of the Uebromaros, not Uebromaros, the Isarnoklitos and the Casimoto, your clan. So to you it's weird, a lot of forges, a lot of like people working, mining, a lot of salamanders which act flightless dragons, some ants, some rats. I don't know how I can literally like make people so upset because I use rats to mess with everyone. I love it. Time to roll a dice. That's the last one. No, it does not show up. And so all of you, it will be the first time that you actually can go inside the mountain and actually can go up. So all of this is very new to you.
Oh.
So how would all three of you react? And also you were together on the journey, guided by a golem, not even a person. You know, it was literally a golem. You're like, follow me, please. Like, and you were like, what the fuck? So yeah.
This place is very colorful.
So how would Tian and Ali react to all of that? Aegis and Ezra. Please?
Sorry, I didn't know you speak Latsian. I was like, wait a minute. I'd probably just stick with the golem because I'm here to do a job. Keep following it.
The golem like tries to explain to you how it works, and they're like, "Oh, so this is a foundry," and you go like, "What the fuck is a foundry?" But it's very bad at its job because they don't really talk to people. So it's just like to it, it's just like, yeah, you know what it is, whatever. It's a terrible guide. He goes, this is an enchanting circle, and this is a quadruple enchanted square to try to like talk to the actual blueprints and stuff, and this is a door.
Just show me where I need to go.
Of course. And as you reach the top of stuff, like it's noisy, like it's very noisy, like all of them like click 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 click. Like there's steam going all over the place, like it's very, very noisy. And there is...
Bless me. Okay.
4 rabbits.
There's 4 rabbits.
2 of them are like on the platform sleeping. One of them is chewing on the books over there. And one is literally sitting there looking at you like, "Whoa, people, that's weird."
I walk up to the rabbit and I play a little song on my flute for them, just because they're cute like me.
The two of them are like snoring heavily, even heavier than before. And the other one is like listening and he's like, "Wow, that's cool." They don't talk, they're just rabbits.
You never know. They might have secrets.
Do you want me to roll for rats?
Oh God, not the rats again.
We are the rats.
I mean, I actually like rats IRL, but I imagine that Spindle is probably annoyed because of the rat man. He's just like,
There is a class that is entirely about summoning rats and having like different, like a little rat army.
Lord.
And some of them can summon a rat general that is a fat rat sitting on a bunch of rats giving them orders.
I love that, actually.
One of the players, Fluff, on Mondays, Captain Fluff, as a class, is a goblin king. They can summon goblins and rats. I can make the... If you summon a rat fat enough, you can actually make the goblins ride on the rats. That's why when people say like...
Chunky boys.
Chaos.
So,
Chaos shall ensue.
so you can hear from all of the way here, like faintly, Come forth! Yes! Give me a moment. And she goes, Apprentice!
Yes, yes.
There's people! Make sure the rabbits are safe.
I'll be sure.
She just peers from behind it. And so, do you move forward? You have no idea what the fuck that is. That looks like a boat and a balloon.
And I would also have my golem walk with me, which, for the funny, and since she's my boss, if you remember what the rabbit Digimon from Tamers look like, Garglemon is kind of like that.
Oh no.
But instead of the Gatling guns on the arm, it's just like small tower shields on each one. And so Rilo and his golem would just walk up to see the people that have entered.
Cyan, that's one thing that you know. That shit is well done. Like, that's great quality metal. Like, that stuff is sturdy. That's really nicely polished. Like, they did a great job. Like, it's cosmetically pleasing. It's functional. So, your military bane is, you know.
Are these the people who've entered?
From yes. He goes, okay, I have to do it. And you see Mr. Bobanek. Go talk to them, mother. And she goes, I know. Goes, does she find the courage? If not, she's gonna try to drink after that. So, she need to drink, and we start with a bonus.
Oh dear.
What? That's the one you had?
Drunk rolls.
She smashed, but she found the courage. So,
No.
now we the floor is uneven. I don't know. Why do you have 102? That's internet. My internet has no problem. It's beta. I was like, so you say like yeah, like falling. She goes, fuck. Then she goes up quickly, tries to run, fall over. And he goes, Apprentice.
Yes.
Give me the thing. Like, and she points at like a bottle that she gave you, in case she has quote unquote motor issues. Because she tends to get so much smashed every time she has to go into like social situations.
Yeah, he'll pull out and hand it to her.
She goes,
Poor baby.
She goes, go. Oh yeah. Ooh. Oh. It's also like very caffeinated, so she's zooming now. So, you're the people, right? Yes. I'm a master engineer, an artificer, important. What's her name? Alderan. This is my ship, our ship, technically we built it together. And It's supposed to go like above the cloud. I'm not too sure if it can go above the cloud. We don't really have the opportunity to test it, you know. So if you fall, not my fault. Okay, good, great.
Right.
I can see why a lot of these people end up in our care.
I
No,
suggest we use one of your rabbits to test it.
No.
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 It's
We
not.
would never dare harm the rabbits.
She picks up the rabbit and like, wait, was she talking about us or them? I don't know. No.
Yes.
I was talking about your class of people. I'm from the Death Domain. We see a lot of you come through.
Maybe. I never. No. And you say like, one of her leg has been replaced by your prosthesis. And this is like a rabbit leg almost, but made out of metal. He goes, no, it just fallen. I don't want to talk. I don't want to talk to the creepy ladies. They're scary.
I'm not creepy.
Scary.
Just...
Like, she points at you. Scary. Like pets the rabbit.
Compared to my looks, you're quite horrifying, my dear.
Ooh. Is that what they call a fade? Was it a flex? I don't know. I don't know the words. Apprentice,
Well,
did she flex on yours? Oh.
do you want me to just show them my prosthesis tail?
No. It would prove them right. I don't want that.
Well,
Proving
should-
you right, are we?
Shouldn't we continue on with what we're supposed to do with them?
Oh, yeah. Diplomacy mission. You would need to contact the cloud giants. There are other people right there with them, but they did not want to take my ship. I don't know why. My ship is great. Security first. And so, I mean, they let me finish it, so technically I did a good job. So you need to go on the ship, and we're going to go up, and then we're gonna mix the giants. They're huge. And furry. Weird. Kind of pretty though. But yeah, they're actually kind of cool. They're less. They're not creepy. Looks. You know, they have dead things all over the place. It's not healthy. I mean, we do have explosions all over the place, but at least we're alive.
Sometimes. Until after the explosion.
No.
No.
I really don't think this is a safe environment for your rabbits. I'll take them instead.
No. She picks them up. Quickly run away and put them like in the rabbit plush, which is also like a. It's actually a huge plushie, and there is like a rabbit den inside. She puts them in there, like sleep, be safe. Just like. No.
No.
And you see like literally like rabbit feet, like you see a blade come out, and you see lightning coming through. And just no. That was a nervous threat. And you actually saw her using only once, and she actually is great at fighting. That's because she has like almost like frenzied panic, like a rabbit fighting, pretty much. But she like fight to the death until the stop scaring her. Like, like stop. This is so it's feeling okay. Ooh. I need to stop the dosage on that stuff. Like it's too strong. It needs to be strong, but not that strong. I need to take. Oh, you cannot. Oh, I cannot let you take notes. You're not going to be there. Oh, I need to take notes by myself. That's going to be a pain. Okay. So, yes. Cloud Giant. You need to go up there and you talk to them. Then. I'm sorry to say that you were creepy. You're also pretty. I think it's called making peace. And so
I'm sure I'll be fine.
I hope so. So yes,
In hope.
so actually I have more information. Yes. And she runs away, grabs like a weird kind of stuff. It's almost like a sphere made out of, and all of you know what the fuck that is. It's amber glow, magic stone. That shit is precious. Like it's literally like above gold. Like it's platinum in terms of coins and stuff like that. Like you can buy like pretty much, I would say with one amber glow coin, you can buy almost 10 houses.
Oh wow.
And they're used to do magic stuff, to power a lot of stuff. They're pretty much like, it's like diamond and fuel into one, and magic. And they,
Baby sees the shiny.
and
just
she plump
thinks
it.
that it's meant for him. And just
She,
stomps.
she like, that's mine. She plump it down, and you see like a bunch of pictures, and it projects. See, this is what the giants told us. Because I had to. Sorry for yesterday. I had to talk to them. Yes, that's why I'm sorry. And so we actually gathered the nearby topography. And she was like, "Oh yes, I need to give you something else." She gives you like a box of like a little pill bottle to each of you. Like that's for the altitude. Don't want to die. Oxygen deprivation. And she goes, I hope you don't hate me.
I don't. You're
Yay.
fine.
Yay. You're fine too. So, you're big. You're
I am.
pretty.
Yes, I am.
You're smart. Let's stretch. She goes, okay, what their technology is based on weaving a sort of fiber, and that fiber is used to make everything. Bridges, houses. They also have certain type of plants. One look like a big pumpkin. It's huge. They actually make shields and armor out of it. It's kind of weird. I kind of like it though. They also grew some fruits that are also weird. They glow. They have a bunch of animals and stuff like birds. A lot of birds. They do a lot of birds things. Like the bird. What is the name of the bird, people? Branowikis. Oh, that's how we discovered them. Ah, makes sense. And she goes, yeah, so, lot of stuff already. They also grow a specific type of vine tree. They're like thick as trees, but are flexible as vines. And they can like make stuff with them, like bows and stuff like that. Like they have a bunch of them, like almost as stuff as metal, but as flexible as a vine. Very exciting. They also make some alcohol, a lot of it. And be careful, it hits like a fucking truck, like a fucking chariot. He goes, so yes. They don't like being called monkeys. Don't do that. They're huge. They're going to squish you. They're also big on music. They like music a lot. And alcohol. And they like talking. They sleep a lot too. Oh my god, what a change of picture.
Pretty.
I just wanted to find something that was a little bit more fitting.
Oh my god, is this a beauty
I'm
fight?
prettier though.
Until I get done with the artwork, yes. 'Cause I'm working on it. I'm working on it now, okay?
Fight. That's why when people say, I hope you don't mind if I'm being a bit chaotic. Like, do you know me?
I was actually like ready to draw my goal.
Don't worry. It's called. I believe it's called a beach fight. Oh no, I'm not supposed to say that. Lady battle. No, I already said it. It's too late. Sorry.
It's called kicking ass. That's what it's called.
Oh, I know what's funny. You're taking names, right?
Let's try not to kill each other before we even get to the island.
Oh yeah, he's supposed to be the one organizing you in battle, by the way. So if you want to kind of survive when shit goes down, big guy. I mean,
I'm
technically,
sure I'll be fine.
I mean, he's the only one that has experience in the domain, so kind of logical.
I'll keep that in mind.
Of course, it's not a command or an order. You're supposed to organize yourselves. It's just, he does have training in it, so it sounds like someone worthwhile to listen in terms of, battle. I mean, that's what the Katarigi do. They do battle. That's all they do. I mean, and also like training to go to battle and strategy to go to battle. Very focused. I can appreciate that. So yeah, and you're supposed to be helping, like he does, like hair quotes, helping convince people in case diplomacy don't go well. Point at
I'm
the
good at
fruit.
convincing people.
Point at baby. Point at the fruit. Very bad. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Like she's doing it too much. She's not subtle at all. And you do. I don't want to talk about it. It's scary.
I'm not scary.
Oh my god, sexiness has boosted by 10. Sexy overload. What? Beep boop, beep boop. She's not a robot, but I don't care. It's funny. And you're supposed to, like, in case the ship breaks down, in case pretty much if anything happens, you know alchemy. You know some alchemy. You know some artifice. You can repair some stuff. So and also, where is what's the name of your golem?
So I decided to go the extra mile and give it an acronym.
Oh yeah.
So the name is Mana.
Okay, and what does that mean, the acronym?
Where the hell did it go? I just had it. Oh, here it goes. Mechanized armored natural automaton.
Fuck yeah.
Love it.
And she goes,
Good too.
so don't forget that mana is very tough.
Oh, I won't forget.
She pats mana on the head. That's a good. And she pats you on the head, like very, like kind of awkwardly, to try to be like even. Like good. No, that's weird. Even though I realize that it's weird.
I never thought you would ever do that.
Me neither. I try. And you see one of the rabbits is like slowly moved back on, and you're climbing over her, like on her shoulder, and she's like petting it. Yes, soft boy. And she goes, that's the name of the rabbit, by the way. And she goes, so it's time to explain to you how this works, kinda. You already know it works, but this is just to climb up to the plateaus and the higher mountains, and then we are going to have to talk to them, and they're already cool with it. They already go like, yes. So, and you see her voice drops like far too much. It's almost going like to like a soprano voice, like yes, to like because they go to yes. And he goes, yes. So they agree with it. So here we go. No, that's not Mario. I don't know how to do Mario. I know how to do Mickey though. I don't know why. So you actually jump into the Zeppelin, kinda. And to your surprise, it's actually very well arranged. Like the entire thing is very like golden, like almost like brass trimming and stuff like that. It's very like red, like pretty much the same colors as the outside. It's also like you would think that it would be like cramped, but they made it so that all of the seats are facing inside. That's sitting on the inside, and you actually have enough seats for 2 person, but for each of you. And like very good seating. There's also a minibar. It's actually very well done. And she goes, she goes, you,
Yeah.
I have pioneered a new method of testing.
Oh.
Then she
Is it
points,
your rabbits?
she points at the broken robot at the back. Testing with not people. I am a genius.
Oh.
I mean, you complained. There's progress.
Well, I suppose.
I mean, I could not try to convince them to do that. You could just be grateful.
You
Yeah,
can't blame me for being cautious with how much I work with death.
No, it's just you complain because they keep blowing themselves up.
You do.
So they're like, no, I use robot instead. Like progress.
Progress. Yes, let's call this progress.
By the way, rabbits cannot learn engineering. They are amazing, but math is not their forte. And seriously, like pilot sets, if you go up and you arrive to this place. And those are the cloud giants.
So that's what we were looking at before.
Yeah, because it's technically the opening one, but I wanted to do it that way. So,
Okay.
and as you can see, you're pretty much the size of one of their thingies. And as you look at the exchange, you see like a bunch of people like negotiating with them, and when they talk, it's like, "Do-ba-dee-do-be-da-do." And there's one like says like, try to go as low as they can to be understood, and they go, "Dee-be-dee-da-boo-da-dee-bee." And then you got nods, and they keep talking like that. And the weird thing that because of their language, is technically a form of primordial. You can feel every word vibrating through your body. Like, it's almost like bass. You know, like if you go like put your head into like a, how do we say that? Not a boombox, eh?
Subwoofer.
Yeah, like a subwoofer going like full bass. Every time they say a word. And he does the same with the person, but as they say that, you see him like turn around. He's like, "Yes, I have engaged with the discussion," because it actually wrecks their voice every time they try. So all of them are like 20 diplomats, and they have to shift around because every single one of them has to change every time they say a sentence. Because all of them go like full helium when they finish the sentence. And you see like the giant pretty much like says, as one of the diplomats in a very annoying squeaky voice, explain to you like, "We have managed to make them understand that we want you to go up and that you need to introduce yourselves." So no, okay, good. It's been 20 minutes. And you see like on their teeth, you see some blood because it wrecks their vocal cord every time they speak primordial. They go, "So right now you need to go there and do a good nodder. Almost a bow, not a full bow, but a good nodder. Got it?" He looks at all of you like,
All right.
"It needs to be a stern, good nodder." And you see like some of the giants are literally like sharing a fruit with each other. One of them is like playing almost what looks like a... It would actually be interesting to Ali because they use like a huge, like almost like the size of a tree, flute. And as they play, you see like some of the light shifting. You see like some effects and stuff. And you see like different, like almost like figures out of clouds, like telling a story. And you see a bunch of smaller cloud giants, like half their size, so like kids. They do like look at it like, "Oh."
Yes, I do like that a lot.
And you see the big one, like the bigger of the one that's talking to the other one, looks like turns towards you and goes doody doo. And he's do like a nod, almost like a half bow, and then he like do like a thump on his chest, like slam his fist on his chest, and he goes like doody dabba doody, and he says the diplomat like is one of the champion of the people. And you see like a huge fucking... Like, even for a giant, it's a long bow. And you see like on him, he has a bunch of like dragon skulls and shit like that in his fur as tokens. And he goes, dooby dada booty. And I'm not trying to do any language, by the way, because I don't know. If anyone thinks it's a language, you have problems.
Fair.
I am fully improvising. If it sounds like anything else, not my fault. I'm doing my best.
Man, I've never heard French sound like this before.
Et maintenant, tu vas aller faire les courses, oui. Mange donc du fromage et des baguettes, petit connard, oui.
I heard something about cheese.
I heard baguette.
Je suis un géant, oui. Bon, arrêtez. I need to stop. There was an insult in there also. It was... I don't even know, like...
Not the wheeze.
Yes, I did make it sketchy. Technically, we don't say yes that much. I mean, we never say yes. It's pretty much like, rarely. And then they pretty much like, do you all like do like the stern bow nod?
Yeah, and I step up and repeat the action. Giant.
He would like turn his face to like one after one to make sure that you respect tradition.
I do a very graceful bow, very refined.
His head kind of tilt to the side and like, that counts. So you'll do it, I expect.
Yeah, I just repeat the same action. Very stern.
So Rose and Zance, do you do it as well?
I do. I do it with a bit more of a straight face and kind of a more serious tone.
And then you see him like pull out his bow, like as a show of force. And he's pretty much like firing fucking trees with that shit. He goes, Phew. Do you know about like Goth the giant, like in the Dark Souls?
Mm-hmm.
That's
not.
Oh yes.
He's 2 times his size and the bow is as big.
Oh my.
Oh dear. That sounds kind of familiar to an Elden Ring thing that I've got.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's a fire giant. Kinda. No?
Oh yeah, you could use a fire giant. A fire giant is massive.
And you pretty much see him like...
Very big.
And the funny thing is that he actually like thump his chest and the arrows like divide and go into all kind of directions. And you see like, his eyes are glowing. And each time he like... And then he pretty much like open back his like... how do you say that? His quiver that he has on his side. And you see all of the arrows like go back into the quiver. But in smaller arrows. And then he does like, Moha! It pretty much shows that he does both bow and magic.
Mm.
And also guided missiles. And
Very impressive display of abilities.
then you see the one that was playing music. Like, put back like under a fur. Like, you don't know if it's he or she, too much fur. Like, inside of a fur pocket, which is whatever place it is in her body. And she walks like a bum, bum, bum. And she goes, babadoo di bada bada bada. And he goes like, oh. And he goes like, and then you see him like You see one of the diplomats like look at it like, has it worked? And you see like him like attach like a small like one of the many like golden tokens that he has there, and he goes, So, oh, it works. This is great. So I am Dabadubida, champion dragon slayer of the sky giants, and not a chieftain. Important, but I am a champion. Our chieftain is still up there. He's very old. So, of course, we not let him travel to such distances. Could be dangerous at his age. Are you, looking at all of you, the one that's supposed to ascend to our realm?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Indeed.
And then he points at your automaton like, metal thing. Moving. Interesting. So, we have to warn you about 3 things. The realm above will be wild to you and strange. There's a lot of fauna and flora that does not exist on the ground realm. Also, do we have the medicine for, like, oxygen deprivation?
Yes.
Good, because we need to keep that for traveling. We actually sorted out something with your alchemist to help you while you're stationary at our place, and we could also give you this as a drink. Do you want alcohol in it? Or not? Sober, not sober?
I'll take it.
Sober, not sober?
Sober would not be a good idea to travel with wits not about us.
Sober until the job's done.
Oh, serious boy.
Precisely.
You have 2 squares. He doesn't say that.
Wait, can I keep? I don't want to drink it, but can I keep it?
Technically, we can give you both, technically. But it's just more of a burden on your travels.
No, I don't want to drink it.
Then you die. You need it for oxygen deprivation. We can give you the
Wait, what?
The drink is supposed to okay. When you go up there, you have a certain number of pills that you can pop up to for oxygen deprivation. But when you run out of them, they're pretty much telling you that they found a way to produce stuff up there that does the same effect, so that the mission can be a success. So the question is that do you want to get drunk on the job while not dying of oxygen deprivation or not? Because they don't care. They get smashed all the time.
Nah, I'm sure we'll be fine. Hopefully.
So
Yeah, I'll also take the sober one.
okay. By the way, we're doing tonight. Ritual politeness. Nod, nod. One of them is chuckling on the back when he says he's gonna get drunk. They probably take a lot of joy seeing little people getting smashed and doing stupid shit. Also we have brought what's necessary for your weapons. We don't use the same weapons. And you see one of them raise a club made out of almost what took rope, woven rope. You know, Japanese thick ropes.
Mm-hmm.
The ones they use with temples and stuff. But it's almost like a mix between ropes and roots, and has been solidified to become a full-blown club. And you see one showing it, and we use that, and you see him showing his bow and the same thing. The only difference, and that's now that it's showing off, you see that the head of the arrows are literally blocks of amber glow.
Oh, wow.
So he's literally firing magic stuff at people that are the size of an acacia tree. And he goes, so we're going to protect you, little ones, when you are at our place. Then, if you ever... And you see him raise his hand, as almost as an oath. And you see all of the diplomats raise their hands. And they look at you do it. Do it. It's like, we're going to protect you, little ones, and in exchange, you're going to help us in your war. All we desire is peace. We do not desire invasion of our enemies, thus, if you invade them, it's going to be on you. We may help you doing this, but we do not want to conquer the lands as they do not... Skylands. As they do not suit us. But if you would do such effort, we would support you in defeating them, but not in... What? Who is not...
Wait,
up.
what is this?
Someone in this game is not comfortable with the current subject matter.
I think that was me. I was clicking things to explore. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I think that was me.
Did you try to cancel me? Did you?
Wow.
War smash!
Wait, what'd you all get?
Yeah.
It just said that you weren't comfortable with the subject matter of the game, right?
Oh, okay. That was me. My bad. I was clicking things. Okay. I'm sorry. That was me. I was clicking things. Don't worry about that.
I was like, what the fuck?
I was just exploring the thing and I clicked something. Ignore that. I apologize.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
I'm sorry.
I was scared for a second, like, what the fuck? Like, I'm just talking about Sky Islands, which is shocking. And everything.
You know, some people find y'all.
Sky is scary.
Someone found the clouds offensive.
I'm scared of heights. Okay, I'm not comfortable with them.
I'm actually scared. I'm actually scared of heights. That's a funny thing. And he says, so what? Today we are allies. We shall feed you. We shall protect you. In exchange, we shall defend one another. And we, pay attention, will ask if for your findings. Because we are technically protecting you in etc. etc. So we would want part of it if it's interesting. We don't want money. We want magic, and weapons. And funny things. And one of them like, no does funny things. And food. So, yes. And an Izu language, as he says it, he says the word rune. And when he says rune, everything, it vibrates like out, almost like a shockwave. Like, we are the last true giants of this land. Runes is our language. Our ancestry. It matters. No does. No does. It does that deal sounds fair. He's waiting for your answer.
It sounds good to me.
You all need to answer, by the way.
Oh, okay. That sounds good to me.
I'm sorry, I was rated. I don't know what you said.
Fuck! At least rate me!
True.
Yeah. By the way, if you want, if you want, because I can be heard on your stream, right?
Yes, yeah, everyone can be heard.
So I'm the dungeon master. So yeah. Hello raiders. That's weird. It's like thanking raiders by proxy. It's fucking weird.
Yeah, I was telling them that we're testing out this new tabletop RPG that this cuties made.
I made
It's
it.
exciting. Yes, you have.
So yeah, and they are dealing with Sky Giants, which are the last true giants of my tabletop RPG. And they pretty much goes like, so yeah. And then he pretty much like, I need to test something. Like picks one of you up. I'm going to randomize it.
Oh boy.
It can be me. I don't mind.
He pick up pages, like weights his armor, like hefty. Then he looks up and he goes, and you see like some of lights show up on his mask, like, oh, war god, the wolf. I see. and he picks out like one thing, like a token under like his fur, and you see it's like a wolf head carved into a bone. Either a bone or a scale. I need to. I'm going to roll it because both of them are cool. Okay, it's a bone, and you say it's a wolf head, and immediately you remember the runes. It's of Orgetorix, like one of your gods. His older brother, Blood Wolf, and he gives it to you, and you immediately sense like power from it, but you don't really understand what it is. But it feels familiar, very familiar. And then he puts you down like,
All right.
token of appreciation mandatory. And then he puts his head down, his hand down, like palm up. He goes, next. Next friend. Gift.
Oh. Oh.
And yeah, he waits for one of you to jump on his palm.
Yeah, I jump on his hand.
Like he's in like vitamin goes up, and you see like his eyes like focus on you. And he goes, not primordial, not titan.
I bring out my flute and I play some music for them to try to impress him.
Do me a D100. Do me a D100. To see.
D100, okay.
They do like music quite a lot. Ooh.
Oh god, that was really.
You are too nervous, and you try to play it, but he goes like, "You try, good. You need to practice more."
I do.
And you see one of them like plays as good. Literally like looks at you playing and plays what you intended to play, but better.
Very impressive.
And you see like, her eye like is glowing, and she goes like, she talked to him and like, what? She's good? Like she like nods like, oh yeah, I'm big, scary champion. True. And let's see. Yeah, he tried like, and he turns like he tries to like look at his thinking, like turns around, look to another one. The other one going to try it. It's trying to save face. Okay, they find like dream stuff and like, oh, dream stuff. I knew it. Nod. Like, we don't do much dream stuff. Sorry. And then he picks up like a very pretty pearl that is almost like iridescent. But it always seems to be like, like the effect on like, almost like nacre, but shiny nacre. So it's very pretty. Very pretty.
Much like me.
It's like, give it to you like same color code, works. And then he puts you down because he doesn't have anything. So he's like looks at you for a second like, good enough? Question mark.
It's okay, not everyone can understand my beauty.
Like his head like slightly goes to the side and he's like, I guess it's a yes. And he puts you down. So who goes next?
I can go next if you'd like.
Like picks you up, like looks at you like, oh. Fate. Fate. Death as well, but I like fate more. Death's scary. He's going to try to find a good thing.
Death isn't as scary as one might think. It's actually quite peaceful once you think about it.
She's too serious. Not fun. Yeah. He picks out like one of the ropes, but that's formed like, like an 8, like infinity.
Mm-hmm.
And you see that a lot of it, some of the weave, some of the like the thread is actually like something like everyone's like looking at it like, what the fuck? It's actually made out of amber glow, but thin enough to be used as a thread, which is very weird. Like sorry, I bump a bit. Something that you never like. It's new, entirely new. And you guys, we believe in the cycle. And he gives it to you. It's a bit too big. Like you could wear it like on your back, like as a rope, Japanese style, to like fasten your clothes and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And it's weird. Like it's really weird. Like you feel the magic of it. And like there's death in it. There's fate in it. There's a lot of stuff in it. Like it's almost have too many gays, like too many magics at once. And you try to decode it, but it's like cracking a code. But your soul is not powerful enough or not great enough to fully understand it. You can feel it, but it's too much. So you immediately like try to find the spot when there is not those threads. And you find it in the middle, so you carry there, because if not, your brain is going to be overloaded. That is powerful, man. You don't know how, you don't know why, you know what it does, but that's powerful. And he's like, and he goes like, that's good enough. Like, he don't ask because he's like, I know that shit. He goes, last one.
I'd rather just walk out.
Like, you're gonna walk on his hand?
Yeah.
And he's like, you up like, dark one. And good one. What could be suited?
Oh, wait, was that asking me a question?
He's thinking and also asking a question at the same time.
Okay.
What is your desire?
He's gonna look over to his goal and be like, well, just to be the best automaton I can to assist anyone and everyone, and also
Like he points a finger like, that's a what? Like, he doesn't know the word.
a mechanical structure, or also made with other natural elements.
You see, like, his head's like twisting to the side, like, question fucking mark. And he goes, so he's like, I don't know what you mean. So he's like, you like to build stuff. That's what he got. And he goes, he like pulls out like a something that he picked up. He doesn't know what it is. He doesn't know where it comes from. But he goes, that looks like what is made out of. And he gives you like an amber glow cog. Like, don't know what it does. But looks like that. So, yeah. And it's magic.
Yeah. This is close enough.
And he gives it to you, and you sense, when you look at it, there's draconic written on it. And immediately you would associate it with the dragon of artifice. But you're not really a dragon worshipper, so it's kind of weird. So you're like, huh? And like, I took it from a dead one, killed it, haha. Was weak. Used shiny shit. Should use arms strong. Shiny shit weak. And he gives it to you, like, and puts it out, like, and you see, like, the diplomats, like, are literally, like, dragging a big ass cauldron made out of pure gold. And inside, you see something like the sound of something sloshing, like a liquid. And he pulls that like a drinking horn, like putting in, like drinking one big gulp. Looks back down, and he sees that the thing is like filling up again, and that's an infinity boost cauldron. And he goes, first promise done. And then you see them like get like literally like a stack, like a fat fucking stack of books, like an entire library. And he goes, yes, law, as instructed. and he picks it all up. Like he puts like in a bag. They're also made out of like vines and woven stuff. Put it over his shoulder, like give it to another one, like the one at the back, this one. And he goes, "The gift giving has been fulfilled." And then he picks one you up and yeet. I'm joking. And so
He will
you,
probably be me. I think he liked me. I think he liked me the least.
he doesn't really like or dislike you. He's just, that's just to him. It's just diplomacy, And you seem like, actually, it would be interesting to you. Like he picks up his arrows, shoot up, and you see like a pathway, like almost like a pathway made out of clouds. Literally like bridging the mountain with the sky island. And he goes, "We can carry you if you want. Small legs."
Sounds good to me.
And you see some of them like go up and shoot like with bows, and the woven material is used almost like a rope ladder, like a spiraled rope ladder. And they start to climb like yep, go back home. And you seem like, "The deal has been made." And he says like in Primordial straight up, but not like their version of Primordial, but Primordial, like Titan language. And he pretty much like says that the oath has been fulfilled. And it's literally like booms across the plateau. And he goes, "So, piggyback ride for the small one or no?"
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like he
Yes.
picks
I'm
like,
down.
and he picks like two of you up, like softly like throw you to another one, throw you to another one, and the pretty much like picks you up, put there like on your shoulder to like do like the little like almost like little monkeys. To like grab to the fur and go like on their shoulder. And then he's like, Four. So what is the first? Zens, he like, "I want to know more about automaton stuff." Picks you up, puts him on his shoulder. "We need to talk more." And he starts to climb up.
All right, gladly.
And like, oh, he goes back down, grab your automaton as well, put him like,
Please do not forget mana.
like, sorry. And he put it back like near you. I don't know if he can grab. And he goes up like, "So how does metal live?" And he goes back up and they start to climb towards the clouds. And the first view of the sky island you would get after a rather long climb, like almost like 3 hours straight up. And they are very quick. Like monkey quick. Almost like monkeys in the trees, like going like ba 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 ba, like very up. Very, very, like very fast. And they don't seem to tire up at all. Like the only moment they stop is to drink. Like water. One of them, like the big boss, is literally like having like the big ass cauldron on his back. And another one that is also like kind of a toffee. Like the one who played the flute has the stack of books. Almost like if they put like a shelf, like a shelf of books, closed it up, like boarded it up, and put it on a rope like to sling over the shoulder of someone. And the first view would be like a great, almost like a sea of clouds, with a rainbow coming over, and the sun going down. So a beautiful first view. And you see like almost like endless clouds, and you see like a bunch of giants, almost like 3,000 of them. Like all of them like saluting. Some of them are like showing like saying hello. You see a bunch of them cooking, like around it, and you see like a bunch of them like playing music, like doing their stuff. Some of them are like weaving, and you see like all of them as they see you coming, literally like do like the nod in your direction and continue to do their stuff. And the other one is like, "So home for us here. Welcome to Jurassic Park."
Oh God, that's what's going on in my head.
Oh no.
And that will be the end of the session.
All right.
It's a very interesting first session.
There's been no combat yet, but you know, it's a prologue.
A lot of
Sure.
laughs.
Oh, that's just the beginning. That was low-level nonsense.
So far, it's pretty
Can you link
interesting.
your Twitch and the Discord, Aegis? That's so I can link it on my chat as well. I think you're the only one I don't know.
Oh, I put the. Oh yeah, I didn't actually link it.
Yeah, it's not the link. So again, just going to do like some a closing statement. Web. Going back to just no, not that one. Go back to just chatting. So I hope you had a good time on your first session.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, it was great.
Hey, it was fun.
Shit is going to be way more intense after that.
Okay.
Looking forward to it.
So yeah, so oh fuck.
So I guess the beginning part, I was adding all the actions of my character sheet.
Ooh, there's something I meant to ask about.
Yeah.
Oh no, because I was just looking over it in between, like the talking and all that.
Yeah.
And on some of the things, the text goes past the boxes, and
Or you just
can't
click on
read it.
you just click on it.
Yeah, that's not. It's. I tried clicking on it. It don't.
Okay, so okay. What is the one that goes? Yeah, no problem. Oh, is that
Like
one?
in the prismatic eyes.
Oh yeah.
The three
Why is there
boxes.
so much fucking space? Oh yeah, I know why. Why does he do that? Sometimes you know when you.
Oh.
Okay, let me. That one. That's better. Then I probably need to make it a biggie. I'm going to be ugly, but whatever. At least you can read.
Yeah.
Okay, that one.
I didn't know if I was supposed to be able to scroll through it or not.
Normally yes, but I guess because you're only in viewing you can't. So now it's uglier, but much more practical for you to know what the fuck you're doing.
Okay.
So again, thank you for the raids, Grizzled, and hope you had again a good time. It's always kind of nerve-wracking doing like first sessions, but I think I got like a good grasp on it.
No.
So let's see. Well, I'm so fucking tense. That's annoying. So next time you're going to be sent on your first expedition. You're going to get acquainted with the village, and you're going to set out and do your own thing.
All right.
You'd be given a boat, somewhat of a boat. It's more like how do we say that? A catamaran, like a. I don't know how to say that in English. Like the kind of boat they have in Polynesia.
In where?
In Polynesia.
Polynesia? Ah, okay. That's
Have you seen Moana?
A raft?
Well, okay. So
It's like a double canoe with a platform on top. I'm going to try to look
it's
it up.
Moana boat. It's like a. I'm trying to remember the Hawaiian, because the Hawaiian one people always think of, which is a hokulea, if I remember correctly.
I know it's Moana's boat. I need the name. I don't know what it is. Sailboat?
Is waka. Pretty much just any.
Yes, in English it's a sailboat.
It is basically just a sailboat.
I mean, you call that a catamaran. I don't know where it comes from. But I guess you learn some French. It's a catamaran in French. It's actually very difficult to navigate. when you go like in high waters.
Mhm.
Sailboat, Polynesian.
There's also the
Oh,
catamaran,
okay, Okulea.
ukulele. Yeah, that's the
And it's
One of the-
it's a high performance Kaulua. Sorry.
that.
Or a
That's
Polynesian
the like general name.
a Polynesian double-hulled voyaging canoe. That's a lot of words to say boat.
Yeah.
So
That is a lot of words to say boat.
I mean, those are special boats. They're great. I'm going to send the just send the link to the Discord.
Yeah.
That's the
You
link to.
actually have a Polynesian in your campaign.
Oh, you are Polynesian. Sorry, I did not register.
Yeah.
Oh, you are.
Oh no, you're fine. My family's from the island of Guam.
Oh, Guam.
Mhm.
Oh, I need to remember where it is.
Very small island.
I don't remember where it is. God damn it.
It's actually, now I say Poly, because that's what most people know Pacific Islanders, but it's actually Micronesia. Because there's Melanesia, Micronesia, Poly, all part of Oceania.
Oh, I was kind of right. I knew it was somewhere in very much Southeast Asia. I mean, it's more like, yeah, I guess it's like Oceania.
Mm-hmm. All three of them are part of Oceania.
Okay.
Polynesia, Micronesia, Melanesia.
Interesting.
We're all Pacific Islanders.
There's a lot of stories about Polynesia. The folklore and stuff is amazing.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I am a huge folklore nerd. I mean, I've been called by historians in TM as an Indo-European folklorist. And I did write books about mythology. So yeah, it's that's why the people, like, one of the worst questions you can ask to anyone that actually loves this story is like, so who is the best? And you go, that's not the point. Because there's no best
Yeah.
one. That's not how it works. Because there's a bunch of stuff. Sorry, I'm going to nerd out about mythology now, so especially if I don't stop myself.
You're fine.
But I literally like no, I'm going to nerd out and it's too late. It's going to be a garbled mess. And I'm not going to be able to follow up because I'm going to nerd out too fast. I'm trying to do. I hope I did not talk too fast. I tend to do that. So, if I go too fast, don't hesitate to like slow me down.
You're good.
Alright.
You're fine.
Yeah.
Because I've been trying to regulate that. Because I've lost some players because of that.
Mhm.
They were like, just told me to calm down. Don't let it happen. Like, yeah, but no, but like, I'm not doing it because I want to. But so that's going to be it for tonight. Thank you, all of you, for coming up. Thank you very much.
Thank you for having us.
Of course.
Mhm.
Um,
For having us.
Sudden survey. What do your chats thought about the stream? Is it good? Were they entertained? Genuinely, because I'm always interested in the opinion of chat and stuff. Like, so if things I have multiple chats.
My chat was really liking it. They were actually like
Nice.
adding us to what we were doing things. Let me see.
My
Yeah,
chat,
it was amazing. My chat is saying it was amazing.
Oh yeah.
so my chat comes to me to go to sleep quite a bit, so they're probably not even alive right.
Oh yeah. You do have a good voice for like comfy stuff.
I think when Diego is also in your chat, they're in my chat, they were also loving it.
Nice.
Yes.
And thank you for following Lucien Pazzo.
Oh, they're from my chat. Yes, they're very nice.
I guess that's a yes.
Mhm.
Yeah, that means they liked it.
Thank you for the follow. So it's going to be more action next time because Of course, first session is always a bit of a lore dumped.
Sure.
Oh, cool. Then I can like do this. Some of these abilities I have.
Yeah. Because that one was just an introduction. Then actually you can do cool shit with your characters. You can like when you learn how to use them, you can do very cool shit.
Yeah, I
Because
was reading. So it was fun.
because you have
For my
tactical.
hobbies.
Because you have a lot of tactical stuff. You also have like.
Hey, there we go. It works.
What? Oh yeah. Oh fuck.
Oh,
it
you
does.
made a move? You made an action? Nice.
And
Yeah, no, I copy and pasted everything onto this so I can just
Nice.
fast forward it.
and the Ali can also like build fortifications out of clouds. You also have Spindle can do like a lot of tactical stuff with traps and nets and spider silk and stuff. So there is a lot of possibilities in terms of like teaming up and interaction and like combos and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm really excited to use
I-
some of them Spiderweb's abilities.
It's all handcrafted.
I do.
Handcrafted.
I do remember when we were making the character.
What?
You said something about making my character. There was something about synergy with the eyes and being able to tell
Yes.
a teammate and change where a teammate's at on the board.
Yes. I also gave you like you also have a summon, which is a banner like a banner carrier, like a. So, because the way the banner works is that you can use them like nodes, and you can actually like
Mhm.
almost like a transmitter. Like you give a command and they can transmit it so that you can use your tactic commands at a far greater distance. So yeah, you have a lot of tactical stuff. I mean, the Tower Boys are straight up commandos. The way they did it, they're like, I like to smash things. Smash. The guys on tomorrow actually are more. Yeah, they're more diverse in the sense of direct action. There's actually the flip coin of Ali as a character, which is Bobo the Clown.
Oh, nice.
He's a
I
nightmare.
wish-
He's a nightmare
Um,
clown.
For one of my abilities, I had a question.
Yes.
The defend me command.
Yes.
Does the golem just take the shortest route possible to an ally?
It would take the smartest route.
Okay.
So it would try to like take the least amount of damage to be able to take the damage for you.
Gotcha.
So it would be smart doing it because I think yeah, they would have the intelligence to do it. So because they actually like they somewhat scale up based on your own intelligence. Since we are like we are Mr. Smarty Pants. Because you need to, because you're building high tech, so you better know what the fuck you're doing.
I'm also just doing some of these to make sure I set them right.
So yeah, that's I can't believe the little shit on my left is literally level 18. It's, yeah, because
I also have a question.
Yes.
Go ahead.
no, ask a question.
So I have a question about my abilities because I know I do like euphoria condition
Yes.
and with stacks. How does it work
You
with the
there we
intensity?
go.
And...
I'm actually reworking conditions to be less complicated and
Mhm.
quicker paced. So Euphoria has work on a D6. They could be either charmed, which means that you can tell them to do stuff. They could be pacified, which means that they cannot attack you. One of them is literally putting them to sleep. And another one is failure, which is the one is fail. So is they actually
Not
like
failure.
so they have the condition on them, but they resist it, but not fully. So it means that it's almost like they managed to keep it under control, but they did not purge it. So next turn they still have to roll it. So you have 5 effects that are beneficial to you, and one which is pretty much like they power through.
I see.
And we have a singing rose.
Sorry.
It was like that's we have ambient sing right now. Is it what is
For
called
a second, I
ASM?
thought that was part of the music I had playing in the background.
that means Rose sings good. I would take it that way.
That's very sweet.
No, I am a terrifying, terrible man. Look at me.
Terrifying.
Terrifying. I have 3 eyes. It's like one day someone called me daddy. And I was like,
No.
what? Should I take offense to that? And they're like, no. Like,
No.
and it's like, no, it's just weird. And I'm like, oh, okay. I get it. I kind of get it. I'm not. No, it's just, I know. It's weird. I mean, that's the whole parasocial stuff is always kind of, a lot of borders.
Yeah.
No. That's why it's always like, I guess since we have like a loot tuber, I guess it's, the thing is like the gray areas are always kind of difficult to like fully manage. I don't know why. No, I'm tired. I'm starting to speak boring. It's not. That's also the subject. Sorry, I started to like free think a lot of the time. So thank you, Vankokok, for coming. Deeply appreciated. And I guess see you tomorrow. And I guess are any of you still streaming later?
I'm actually going to be joining a friend here very shortly when we leave the call.
Listen, I will be ending
I'm about
soon.
to end my stream. Yeah, I'm about to just rate someone when we're done chatting.
Yeah, because I should be starting my other session with some friends.
Okay, so I'm just going to guess rate someone maybe.
I do have to go. My friends are waiting on me.
Yeah,
It
no
was really
problem.
lovely getting to meet you guys and play with you guys.
Oh, yeah, nice
It was
meeting you as well.
very fun.
Yeah, no problem.
I'm looking forward to everything.
Hey, you guys are a delight. It was fun.
I guess
I didn't hopefully talk too much.
I'm just going to say my opinion on this. I think for a first session, the contact has been good.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
So yeah, see you next week and tomorrow for the Lost Legacies campaign. Crossing fingers, please come play. I don't want to only have one tabletop RPG stream this week. It's sad. So thank you for coming, deeply appreciated. And before I start